I put my faith in thee, my anchor to the ground. Is my hope and my provider. It never lets me down. Welcome, guys. And if you are just joining in, gracias. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground. It's my hope and my provider. He never lets me down. What did you say? We'll be live in less than a minute. Just stay with me, guys. I'm sharing the stream to folks. Welcome to the dojo today, brothers. How are you all doing? Before you people start laughing my ear, you feel me, yeah? Let me let me grab my edge warmer real quick. and and put it on. Just put it on, Sir Frank. Nobody wants to see your hair unmade. How's everyone doing today? Efootball. So also we'll share the stream to EPA, Malcolm, Fleek, Jude, Levy. And then we'll share to Twitter and then we'll get started. I just need to make sure I share to these platforms. Mind you, I don't know why I didn't have a beat playing for you guys so far, but I'll fix that now. At the very least, I should have had a beat playing on the background. All right. Hey, Malcolm, welcome. You're currently at 1,724. Let me remember again. Are you on mobile or you're on console? Which platform do you play on? Wimasi. Welcome, Dr. Malcolm. She is fine. She's all right. And I'm sure if she heard right, she's already shouting hello, Dr. Malcolm. I can argue that you are probably a favorite of amongst my friends. Wimasi, you're on mobile. I think I would have loved that. Being that you're on mobile. Mobile is easier for me to like navigate this period compared to console. But the issue is, even I have not been playing because of my network discrepancies. What is wrong with this? Sorry guys, I need to. Hold on guys. I need to readjust. I need to readjust my device that I watch with. The older. I thought this was the perfect angle the last time I was using it. But it would appear that it's a bit different now. So now, okay, I think I got it. We're good, guys. Okay. Let me get back to focusing on the chat. Am I going to do 1v1 matches? Perhaps yes. After the stream. After the watch along itself. So Man United have scored. GG's. I'm not going to meet them today now. I heard if wait, we're not supposed to use the live scene. We're supposed to use the browser scene. I heard that if that match that they just played between what's it called? West Ham and what's it called? Yeah, you should keep playing. You're going to be able to make it, man. Believe in yourself. The reason why I can't really help you is I'm not doing rank push for people this period. I'm pretty sure you can handle it. Bruno Fernandes slotted in a penalty, by the way, in case you're wondering how did Man U score. How far now? Mr. Malcolm, how you doing now? How your wife? Guys, I've not really eaten, so I'll have to eat on this stream. Hmm. They're playing against David Moyes, so they cannot say this is one just yet. Because Moyes is quite an unpredictable man. I can't. Malcolm, I don't think I did. We must say yes, we will 1v1 when I live stream the mobile game later. How did it go? Let me see if I can remember. The Portugal pack, I believe, would have about 14 or 15 players. Mr. Wimasi. Thank God Lady Malcolm is fine. Is she there? When you retract messages, why they are being logged on screen like this, it's actually quite pointless. Sorry, Wimasi. Hmm. They've sent a notification that there is going to be a 2-hour maintenance, but that's if I'm right, even though I didn't read it thoroughly, but I think they said 12 to 14. That would be like 2. 14 to something like that, but I think to be in the afternoon. Azrael, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How are you doing? No, no, we are not playing. We are not playing Dr. Malcolm. And by the way, guys, you can join me. Come have some potatoes. That's the weirdest part. They are not really saying why they are bringing that maintenance. Maybe they want to bring one magical pack, or maybe they are using it as a preamble to quickly run some updates before the major updates, which is in like 1 week time. Yeah, it seems so. It seems like winning the final gives us an exemption to the series, to the summer series. Because I've not seen us play anything in the summer series. Yeah, it gives us a break. Wait, have you seen Manchester City play in the summer series? This one, everybody's asking about the maintenance. Let me turn on my console and check the news properly and tell you guys the specifics. Typically, Voodoo updates maintenance used to take like 3 days. But I think the last one, they took a day or thereabouts. But then, just have it at the back of your mind that it's going to take 3 days. Because even if they do not take up to that 3 days, when they release, the server is always overloaded. So the game is literally unplayable for days. Okay, so that's the answer, Dr. Malcolm. Every club that went for the Club World Cup is exempted from the summer friendlies. In the Premier League, because I know Bayern has played in the friendlies recently, and Bayern was there, I believe. Bruno just tried. Bruno just tried scoring, but it didn't work. So Brandon Bomo tried to score the rebound, but it did not work. And then he tried again, and it did not work. Yeah, we're waiting for the PL to start. Let's get our shit together. We've had a very tight schedule so far. How long is the Efootball 2026 going to take? I don't understand that question. How long, as how? Do you mean the size? Or how long is going to take for them to update? I just said that. Or how long it will last for when they update it? The updates, they've actually announced that it will be released on the 14th. That's why I said it's coming in a week. But the thing about football is they could decide to change the date out of the blue. This is their terms and conditions. They can decide without prior information. So the truth about this match that I've watched so far is Man U could have been 2-0 up. Everton's actually being harassed. Yeah, they are still in the game, but they are being harassed. Listen to Dr. Malcolm Wemasi. He's a veteran. He has been playing this game for even longer than I. So he has seen Konami do crazy things, man. And I can agree that that is very, very possible. It's taking longer than that. But I don't actually think it will be extended. Konami has actually gotten smarter recently with money making. And though they've not fixed their servers, they've kind of fixed the way they're able to push updates frequently. You understand? You can wake up tomorrow and you see a whole new set of players in the database out of the blue. That's how good they are now with handling that. So yeah, though I know that and I believe that the servers will be crazy as hell for almost a week after the updates, I think the update will be released regardless early enough. So far, the new players we should expect being released for the latter part of the year won't be more than, let's say, five or so. We are talking the possibility of R9, Henry, and Zidane, and maybe another person or two. That's the situation we must see. Yeah, the servers is the real problem. Shipping the updates out, they never really do have an issue with that lately. But you see that server, Konami, bless the user swear for them. Okay, additional maintenance should be aired during the times 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's 2 hours for the maintenance. On the fourth, that's tomorrow. So that means this is most likely than not GMT time zone. So that means 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock Nigerian time. There will likely be updates, maintenance period. Yeah, they should drop a Z, but they should not rush if they are not ready on how they want to make his player ID to be. I would hate to see an OZ that cannot drop phenomenal and visionary passes. I don't need you to even add that skill, oh, but just build his player ID well enough that his passes will always deliver because that was Ozil in real life, man. So yeah, I would look forward to a player like Ozil, but can if football really pull it off? I'm not certain, man. Yeah, this is the last update before Efootball 26. They don't need a partnership with Real Madrid to pull off R9. They were able to pull off Bale without Real Madrid partnership. They need a partnership with the man himself. That's all they need. When they were using what's it called? Adriano as the face of the game back in the 2000s, right? Like early 2000s. It wasn't really a partnership with Inter that was doing it for them. It was making the man himself, just like the way they are doing it with Messi. hmm So you understand? They were able to get Hungary Puskas. Watch my team strength? What do you mean, watch my team strength? I can't say right now, but I know it's just 3,000 plus. I don't know it off my head. I can check the console though, because it's on right now. You're welcome. Jesus, I covered the camera. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Is this all you fried? Is this all you fried? Lord, how many strikers do I want? If I get him, just for the sake of having him. You never know. You know the ball finance players. So get as many players as you can. You play the one that is in vogue when it's in vogue. Personally, Eto is back in being a top player. Like overall, all the phenomenal finishers are back at being top players right now. If that Ronaldo they are bringing is in his 20, I'm spending my 1,000 coins. But I'm suspecting they are bringing the first Euros Ronaldo, who I believe was already in his 30s. I don't think we're getting another team pack until 2026 update. In one of the accounts, I got Lampard though. Yeah, they unnerved Eto. And they kind of nerfed Mbappe, but it's still good. So that's why I get as many forward as possible. I think they are savoring our thirst. We must see. They want us to reach the peak of willing to do anything for 2008 Ronaldo before they release him. It's all business to them, you know. Mm-hmm. I could do with that left wing Madrid Ronaldo too. Or the ultimate baby star Ronaldo, the Man U dude. Yes, I am. Almost got bone in my throat. Thank you. We must say they are putting 15 players so that even though there is only really one good player, you feel it's worth it after all. And you cannot just buy just that one. It's either they will bring it that you have to buy the pack of it, or you just pay randomly before you get that one particular one. All right, I told you Everton still in this game. They scored. Man, really needs to pick up, man. That is unsure right now, though. How many coins it will be? But of course, it will be at least 1 5 coins. And I'm not certain it's 15 players, so hope you know. Maybe 14. I was just guessing. Like extremely what a goal. There was no saving that ball, man. But I'm sure if Onana was the one in the post today, they'll be like, Onana is shite. But there was no saving that ball for real, though. The only way that ball could have been saved is if the defenders prevented that chance being gotten. Yeah, it will be 1 5 or 1 8 in the shop. Yes, I'm coming. I need to take my plate to the kitchen real quick. Oh, no, 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 no. They are not doing a selection. I don't think so. Nah, they are not doing a selection. There is rumors that there will be the big time epic Ronaldo in it. There is no way they will do selection for big time epic Ronaldo. You know Konami better, man. They are not that nice. They're not that nice, guys. And you know what I think? I think the packs we are going to be seeing early this morning will not involve the Ronaldo pack. That's what I think. I think we're going to see if we don't see them early this morning, like I'm thinking, we're going to see them after that 5 to 7 p.m. update. GMT, by the way. We must see, where are you from and where are you currently? Dr. Malcolm, did you watch the Arsenal match? When they slotted in your caress last minute? Man, that was funny as hell, man. I felt bad for the dude. Brother was breathing like hell. Like they sent him to the Lions den. Okay, and USA, so your time zone is different. You will not be getting it at the time that I stated. You're from Africa, damn. Which part of Africa, by the way? Let me check. What's USA's time zone? You guys have a lot of time zones in USA, man. Anyways, United States, so it's very broad. Man, but that guy suffered for that match, oh, Malcolm. That guy suffered. Which time zone uh, is the situation for where you are in USA? We must see. Where in Africa are you from? Also, yeah, we can 1v1, but not now. It will be after this. I answered that question before. Now we must say, come on. It will be after the watch along stream. Guys, have you played for the 350 coins? Oh, nice try, Mayu. 4:46 p.m. What time zone is that? Tanzania. Oh, smooth country. That country likes partying. Uh, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. We mean that you are. It's 10:46. You are 6 hours behind GMT plus one. So you are GMT minus five. So I think the time for you for that update will be around 11 p.m. also. No, they said four, right? It will be around 12 1 p.m. for you. That update. Half time, guys. Ruben is being interviewed. It's, all right. Hey, Isaac. Bebeto is a very good one. To me, he's underrated, and most people don't rate him top five, right? They think of people like Holland, they think of people like Van Basten, they think of people like um Cannavaro, they think of you know people before him, and that's weird because Bebeto is like it's like the way Romario was the best CF in the game at some point. I don't know if he used to play Efootball from like let's say 2019. Romario was like the apex central forward. Bebeto is like that right now. Romario got nerfed, his play style got nerfed. But Bebeto is doing awesome. You can ask Dr. Malcolm on this on the chat in the chat. He said the same thing. He's using Bebeto and it has been beautiful. And I have him in one of my mobile accounts. You know what? From the way you just asked, I might even use that account to play today. It might even be the account I will play on the stream with later. So that we'll enjoy the Bebeto together. But overall, I would pick the Bebeto over the Garrett Bill. I will pick the Bebeto over a good number of players that were in that pack. I can't remember their name off the top of my head now. The way I would have highlighted them. The only people I would say, okay, yes, they are worth it, better than the Bebeto for real. Like Bebeto is not the same level with them. Would be the Cannavaro, yeah, the Cannavaro, the Cannavaro, and what's the name of this other guy? Would be about the only people. Not even Khan. In my own opinion, Khan is not that better than Bebeto in terms of the way a player delivers. Yeah, they are not comparable in terms of the kind of player that they are, their position, but in terms of the quality they bring to the field, I think Bebeto sits up there with them. So yeah, I think you made a nice pick, Mr. Isaac. Now they're showing highlights. What team do you guys support, man? Let me know in the chat. What club do you support? The thing about that Rooney card is, if you picked Rooney, I will not blame you. I will not blame you. I'm coming. Wait. Will Let me start a poll, guys. So Manchester United win this match. I need to know what you guys think. Okay, so here's the thing. I was tempted to pick the Rooney too. Because that's the first Rooney card in the game, and he's not that bad. But I can bet you that there will be better Rooney cards to come, and there are tons of players already that play that SS better than Rooney. So that's the tricky thing about him. He's good. He's the first card. So he's totally worth the pick. If I had like 2 or 3 picks in that pack, I would have wanted him. But then it's not worth it for upgrading a team that is already established. Lol, yeah, I used Bebeto. He's a first in the box, but the way he position is crazy. I have confidence in making finesse call for my side. But yeah, that's the thing about Bebeto. His dribbling is good, his positioning is good, his calls are good. His shooting is decent. He might not have the highest kicking power in the game, but his shooting is decent. So it's a no-brainer, man. You support Real Madrid. Madrid, 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 Madrid. You're my son. You know me. I don't really know the song, but I love it. I'm coming. So I was beginning to feel cold. I was beginning to feel cold, and I was thinking of, oh, I need to put on the clothes or something, right? And then you told me you support Madrid, so we're wearing Madrid jersey for the remainder of the stream. I love Madrid, man. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love Madrid. Next time, if somebody else answers earlier than you and I have their jersey, I'll do the same thing. This I'll be supporting my viewers, man. So we're watching Manchester with Madrid. Are you in OJ group chat? Yes, I am. I support Liverpool and we are spending more. I feel. No worry, Refin. You guys have money, man. By the way, guys, please join my socials if you haven't. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so already. Um, Follow the platform on all the social media. Click that like button, brothers. Click that like button. It's very important and very, very useful for us. Click the like button. We must see how many times will I answer you? We can play 1v1 when I'm live streaming the game. Jesus Christ. Now tell me that you've heard me and you understand. You guys have money. You know, the funny thing about spending is people speak against us, Chelsea, for spending a lot. But one thing they really lose focus of easily is we actually earn a lot. And I'm not talking in winnings. We earn a lot in the way we sell. And I think one of the main reasons why most people don't tend to easily notice is we are not like Arsenal that holds on to their their academy players so tightly. We actually earn more from the academy team, the the smaller squads. We have earned more from academy than the main Arsenal team in the previous season that just passed. Yeah, we sell and replace. Like we got better at it recently, and there's a lot happening. It's even now that it seems like we are picking up in that regards in the main team. Funny enough, I as a Chelsea fan didn't know until I just came across the stats recently. We were doing it so beautifully with the academy squad. That's why you just see some people blow up and they'll be like, wow, those people are in Cobham's academy and all of that. You're like, we were the we had him? Oh damn. Yeah, like we just do it, and I think the most beautiful part and the way I love about the way we sign the most is we know they do too many announcements and all that. We are not like Man U. Man U nearly use talking stage, Krill, Brian, Umbremo. But in our own case, you just wake up one day, you see Pedro Neto to Chelsea done. Me, I didn't even really see a rumor because I was not even checking the transfer like news that period, right? So one day I just woke up, I said, okay, let me really check what's up Chelsea is up to. I just saw notification. We don't buy Neto. Eh? Everybody online was saying that that's so out of pockets, out of the blue. Nobody really thought of it that we were even eyeing Neto. Boom, he just entered squad. Next thing, Delap might come to Chelsea, Delap might come. It's not too long. Boom, we don't buy Delap. In that same window, in less than was it a week or 2 weeks, João Pedro to Chelsea done. Damn. If not Man U, they take 2 seasons. That's why I'm tired of Man U, man. Last 90 million spent just like that, no noise. Because the money they. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. Okay, log in. Okay, I feel Man U are suffering from reckless spending. Give players heavy wages and you can't sell them. It's not just heavy wages. I think the main player they messed up as regards that recently, they messed up with that was Sancho, right? But I think overall, Man U is suffering from a problem of player management. You will notice there has been a trend recently, right? That people will be like, if you want your at this point, I believe you are trolling with Mercy. I believe he's trolling Isaac. Are you seeing what this guy is doing? So you would notice that players will be doing bad at Man U, they leave and they start doing well. Even Sancho did quite well at Chelsea during his loan spell. There's something seriously wrong with the way Man U handles their player. Lukaku did badly with them. Pogba overwhelmed. Um, there's this other guy. So like Mark Tomine did badly with them. He goes to Napoli, boom, he wins the league with them. He gets his own big time epic card in the game. Stuffs like that. Um, the list could go on and on. It just tells you internally there is a big mess with the way Man City, Man U handles players. You understand? There is a big problem. It is a representation of what is that Jota? They are showing when Liverpool won this last Premier League. So, ah, I miss Jogo Jota. So remember what Ronaldo said? He said there's almost like the way he described it is almost like there is no spirit in the back rooms anymore. Like no discipline. Players just the vibe. You don't understand. They might be friendly with each other, but the synergy no really dey there. The commitment no dey there. The team does not know how to handle them properly and bring out the best in them. They themselves, to an extent, just I don't know if it's and I can't say it's a manager team because they've had quite some good manager. Mourinho is a good manager. Mourinho has delivered everywhere he went to. Even in the places where they sacked him, AS Roma he delivered. Won their first what's it called for them when he got there. He has delivered everywhere, even where he had issues with people. Tottenham, he could have won their first league for them. They sacked him for their before the final. But he came to your place and Yeah, he wants something for them, and then you start disrespecting him. They just have a serious management problem. That's the way I see my issue. It's not just in the wages they are giving their players. They have a serious management problem, and it goes beyond even just the level of the players alone. It goes straight into the way they handle almost everybody they employed. Now, recently they thought the best way was to start mass layoff, and the mass layoff has not really benefited them still. Oh, they'll be all right though. Abby, I think that's what Dr. Malcolm would say. They just have to be all right. God help them. Okay, second half is about to start. No, the thing about that amount they pay, you are right when they say when you say the wages, but the wages is different from transfer fee. These people have money. The reason why they won't even pay more on a norm is they are trying to stay within the financial fair play regulations. But you see that initial transfer fee is nothing to them. It's a one-time write-off. They can't even use it to launder money. The real payments might even be 50, but they will pay that amount just to move money somehow. Because it's really nothing to them. It's not a recurring payment. The real problem is how much this guy say he wants per month. How much we go gas they pay him per week. You understand? That's where the real problem is. That's where the issue is coming. That's where the matter starts arising. You feel me? How much we go pay this guy per week? Can we keep up with this per week? The real expenses that kill a man is not really the expenses he makes once and is done, and probably will not occur until, let's say, a decade or more. It's the one he has to pay every single day. It's the one he has to pay every single week. It might be 10 naira, oh, but by the time you pay that 10 naira for 100 days, you start feeling, couldn't I just pay for this thing once, 1,000, and just forget? Than having to pay this 10 naira every day for the rest of my life. That's where the issue come in with wages with these people. The amount you guys paid upfront is not the issue, but how much are you guys willing to pay the guy per month? Can you actually keep up with that commitment without actually breaking the bank or breaking the bracket of the amount you can spend according to financial fair play, which will actually start limiting other players that you might want to bring in, the capability of being able to bring them in and stuff like that. So that's where it starts occurring like that. That's where it starts becoming essential. You have not seen a KTK play, so how do Frankfurt do this? Maybe the deal was that you guys will not get him until the season starts afresh. I don't really know. I didn't follow the transfer of your players well. I'll give you an instance, right? We have paid for Estaval since. That guy never played one match with us. He even played against us after we've already paid. That winger from Palmeiras that scored us and almost made us not to win Champions League. Club World Cup, I mean. We've paid for him since. Another deal is, Kusanov of Man City. Have you noticed that Man City have not been playing that guy for a while? Turns out that in the clause with him while he was being bought from, I've forgotten the club. Was it Benfica he came from or somewhere like that? The clause was that once he plays 10 matches for Man City will have to pay the parent club that sold him to them £5 million. £5 million extra. I think that's the final major fee they will have to pay after he plays 10 matches with them. So Man City played 9 matches with this guy and they stopped playing him. Wow. Right from the start, Everton is threatening Man U already. So they played 9 matches with him, boom, and they stopped playing him. And some people were speculating at first that, maybe what's his name? Um Guardiola started having issues with players again and he's having issues with the guy. No, Guardiola did not have an issue with the guy. The guy almost made the guy's first match was quite a big mess. But still, Guardiola played him straight up the next match. Guardiola just kept playing him. But the moment he got to the next match, the match just closed up. Beto almost got a clean chance at the goal, but the ball was kicked away from him last minute by Lenny Yoro. So now they have a corner to play against Mayu. Yeah, crazy clauses in contract that you might not have even phantom some of them exist. But turns out that that's not actually the first time that kind of clause existed. I think they said it once existed with Thiago Alcantara and a couple of other players. Like even Liverpool has implemented such clause before and have been prey to such clause before. So £5 million, £5 million is not really small money. Oh. So maybe the people now, maybe it's not like Man City is backed by oil-rich owners, right? So maybe it's not really an issue for them to spend that money. But currently, they are fighting financial fair play cases. They've been fighting it for years, and they are trying to make some transfer work. So they go just think and say this window. They have their accountants and mathematicians, and probably those ones already told them that we don't have that luxury to pay that 5 mil right now. If not, it will exceed so amount, which will be crucial for us to actually make some signings and some wages and co. So please, let's just hold back on it. Keep the guy on the bench. Keep paying him his wages, and just let's chill for now. Paying the wages is not really an issue for them since they are rich. Paying his initial transfer fee was not an issue. It's a one-time write-off. But being able to work within the constraints of the FPP rules, or they call it FFP rules, is where they need to get very strategic and calculative. And that's what they're doing. Wow, so it was Brian Umbomo that they took out for Patrick Dogu. I think that's unimpressed by the brother already. Welcome, 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 viewers. We have 5 of you in the chat right now. Thank you. God bless you. If you have not liked this stream yet, please do so already. And if you're new to the channel, kindly click that subscribe button. God bless you. with the way um with the way Alexander Isaac just resigned from attending anything related to Newcastle, I would say Liverpool had been in very good communication with him prior to the public even knowing. So they already have an agreement to a very tangible extent. Now, I think the only thing really delaying that thing is not Liverpool paying big money. I don't think there is any money that is going to deter Liverpool from actually pulling that signing through, right? I think the issue now is Liverpool having to bend their books to Newcastle's demands while really still sticking with the FFP rules. So I think that's why that first offer is just 120 million. And even though it's been rejected, Liverpool has not said anything yet. They are probably working hard behind closed doors, trying to understand what can we do? How can we make this thing happen? How can we actually meet up the demands that this Newcastle seems to be putting up, that seems to be breaking the confines of how much we are allowed to spend? Because Newcastle is not a small club too when it comes to money. Remember, their owners are rich too, which is one of the things that helps them to pick back up. Newcastle was almost running into absolute shit just 5 seasons ago, yeah. And then they got that new manager got a new owner, and boom, everybody started sitting up in the club. All their players started playing well. They sold off some, bought new ones, and boom, they're top contenders now. They have money and they want money. So if they're letting go of Alexander Isaac like that, I think they're definitely going to stress you guys. They're definitely going to stress Liverpool because money is not a problem for them. And people that money is not a problem for always want big money. Do you understand? People that money is not a problem for always want big money. And at the same time, they would want to go for someone that will actually be big player. Because I know once they said that Isaac now, they will really need a good CF. So most likely than not, they will be eyeing a player that will not even believe that they would want to sign. Like they would have the temerity to go for, but they have money. So if they're able to sell Isaac, this sticking with the analogy I'm giving, right? If they're able to sell Isaac for big money, I think it expands the scope of the free of the leeway the FFP will give them on how much they can spend. Because they earned. The money does not just come out of thin air. Even if they decide that, oh, we want to spend 200 million on top person, they can say, oh, the only money we conjured up was just 50 million. We saw so spend 150 million. So what do you want? Do you want us to have an overflow of funds that makes us too much of a dominant force? Let's spend the money. So they can put it into maybe trying to rival um a Spanish giant for their top CF or something. You might just hear tomorrow that they decide to sign Alexander Solot from Atletico. And I don't think Atletico would mind selling Alexander Solot because Julian Alvarez has really picked up well, and Solot most of the time is a super sub for them. I watch their matches every now and then. Solot is quite the super sub and mostly being used for area threats. So I think what they're doing is they want to sell for as much as possible so that they can go for someone really big and start a new chapter on the front line. They don't want to have to sell to you guys and then they have to go and buy one baby CF that they have to train for seasons. They don't have time to start training someone for seasons. They need to be playing Champions League and they need to be playing it well. Yeah, it's a it's a serious case of topsy turvy. You know Sesco now. I hope you've heard that Man U has decided to enter the Sesco race. Who would have thought? I swear I didn't see that come. That Man U will be like, oh, we want Sesco. What? What? Once again, what? You want Sesco? Okay, let's go. And there are still people on the low eyeing that Sesco too. But the thing be safe now. Me won't buy Sesco, Chelsea. I go buy am straight up. You know understand? I no go. I don't dey do talking stage too long. I'm not man you. I'll just tell which other team be they find the Sesco at first. I'll just tell them go and sit down. I spend the money, man. Yeah, like that's how I felt. So I was like, man, you Sesco. Okay, okay. Mateus Cunha in full flight. Manchester United is claiming handball, but the referee says no. Gives a corner instead. Chelsea sweeps. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised that Simmons is taking long. Well, I'm not particularly surprised about that Simmons. While we are trying to get that Simmons, so by the way, we've already finalized the signing of that's I think it's a left back, that Jad guy from Ajax, that Netherlands dude, that 19-year-old Netherlands. We finalized it. Go announced today. Um, that's Abi Simmons. He go come. You know, get option. Wetin we wan use Abi Simmons for now? Wetin we dey use Kopama for currently? So once we go the rest Kopama, or when we play them together, there will be less weight on Kopama when it comes to being a creative playmaker in the attacking aspect of the midfield. Currently, if anything happen to Cucurella, we are cooked. So that's why we needed to buy that Ato guy, because we need more steel in the defense. They're about to substitute Mount and Evan into the game. That's Mayu. And also Harry Maguire. So they are taking Alenio, Luke Shaw, and someone else. This stuff that I have showing for you guys is not as fast as what I'm watching here. I don't know why. It's like 2 minutes behind. So they took out Kobe Mainu, Shaw, and Lenny Yoro for Maguire, Mason Mount, and Evan. Yes, now you get the gist. Ato will be there to deliver. Now, another thing that we need, which actually we can only pray about it, is that our captain should be actively fit this time around. Like, that man is to say that man is made of plastic is an understatement, man. It's an understatement. To say Mr. Reese is made of plastic is a gross misunderstatement. He is so fragile and he's strong. Don't get me wrong. You can't body Reese anyhow. But when it comes to his body staying in, he doesn't even need to be tackled to get injured. This man got injured during pre-match warm-up. I'm not talking pre-season training or pre-match training. Oh. That day gone, they don't enter field. He just remains small, make them blow open match, they open whistle. This man got injured. Like, the thing is painful. Beto! Oh, damn. Beto almost got a chance. He laid it up to someone. So at the same time, that's why, and you see, he is a very complete person. Attacking wise, midfield, defensive. These days, we even play mostly in midfield. See the way he bodied, he, 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 he nullified the usefulness of Vitia and Co. Just playing midfield for us that day. Gusto is very good attacking wise, but Gusto is very clumsy at the back. So I think that's another place whom I want to lock up. Cucurella is a relentless, stubborn motherfucker. You know, Cucurella doesn't get injured. Cucurella doesn't stay injured for long. Cucurella doesn't get outrun. Like, Cucurella doesn't run out of stamina. Cucurella will play 120 minutes plus and he will still be doing his hair like this. But then we all know everybody crashes. The day Cucurella crashes, that's when we realize that we miss the man we bought to support him before. What was the name of this guy? No, I think we brought him in to support that one when that one started getting too much injuries. That England left back. He's a very good left back, but injury killed him. And then he got unfit. What's his name again? Oh, we are even selling him this season, this transfer window, from what I heard. Ah, there's this name for him. Oh. Let me check. Chelsea left back. Chelsea. Chilwell, yes, Ben Chilwell. Yes, Ben Chilwell. Yeah, that's the person, man. You have ball knowledge. Chilwell. So imagine anything that happens, something similar that happened to Chilwell happens to Cucurella. Bro, we are messed up. If it happens to Cucurella, we are messed up, bro. Because who won't play that left back for us? Rhys James will not play it. No verse. That's why it doesn't exist. Rhys James only exists on the right. Yes, so now I feel another thing we might want to do is, you see this Ato guy we just bought? I think they said he can play right back too. So I think that guy currently, since Cucurella is good, a right back, left back, that guy can actively play for anybody when is needed. Oh, I'm playing Leverkusen on the 8th, Milan on the 10th, Premier League starts for me on the 17th. I look forward to this Leverkusen match, man. Look at it, guys. Let me check this real quick. This is not what I came here for, but this is it. This is what I'm looking at. Let me check this. Man, seems like I have some really competitive fixtures, man. The weakest, in my own opinion, of all these people I'm playing, these first 8 matches, is this one. Wait, the white sale has already put through. I don't think I followed that. Who did they sell words to, by the way? They sold to Liverpool. Huh? Yes, now, Man United the easiest. Who did they sell words to again? I get mad matches back to back. I need all the players I can get to. Yeah, the free pong now Liverpool too. I think that free pong and words guy, they are going to cook. Oh. I think they are going to cook. He played preseason. Wow, I missed that. Do you know what I'm using style to look for? Where they will state the position he really plays. Wow, and he has stamina. It's a stamina kind of guy too. Look at this. They said Ato na suspension even make her no play the last match. Yes, this Ato guy. He said had featured in all but 8 minutes of Ayers campaigns across all competitions. So he gets Cucurella kind of vibes. Oh, wow, he has actually even been making waves. I won't lie, I never really used to watch Ayers matches that much. Even I watched all leagues, but I didn't really take note of him. He even won a Johan Cruyff award. Even way they just carry enter match, don't they struggle? Although they won't give her injury, sha. Barry turned into him, man, and caught Evan in the face. The guy is really down, and they are kind of medicals are on the field. Trying to attend to him. Wow, over 100 appearances. You are right. He really has energy for Ayers from just making a debut recently. He has his Netherlands cap to his name, having made his senior debut for the Dutch in November 2023. Oh, he wants to do the right back covering for us, man. It's a left back CB. Look at it. Damn it! We need to sign a right back, man. They are walking everyone out of the field, by the way. They believe he needs a sideline treatment. Hammering the lick lips like, have we cooked? See in serious face. You see? This is what I need. Especially from that my backline. It's just like the way predominantly what's his name? Kopama is an AMF, but when needed, he plays right wing forward so beautifully. The best Kopama card I even have is a right wing forward, and that man scores bangers for me. That featured right wing forward Kopama. Jorel Ator, not Jared, yeah. You see, the button for Marco Curella. They said he is capable of being inverted into the midfield, similar to what we have been using Marco Curella for. Wait, I didn't look at it. So plus, man, you're right. By God's grace, so he must cook, he must cook alongside the OG cook, Cucurella. A wise head on young shoulders. Okay, that's how he was able to get his vice captaincy. Off song, Mount don't score. Mount has scored for Manchester United, guys. Nice sub, nice sub. Except for Evan will go get injury. So Bruno Fernandez received the ball from a near the corner play, releases it back to Mount, who was like I think the first person that assisted him, and Mount just called a beautiful ball in. Mount has always been a baller. It was painful for me when he left, but he wanted to leave. We just had to let him go. We were breaking down when he left. He wasn't ready for the rebuild. He didn't want to wait, but I wish he stayed. This is a very beautiful pass and a more beautiful finish. You can't even hate on this, man, even though this is supposed to be a 8 watch. That is one hell of a goal. No wonder they'll keep hyping Bruno Fernandez up. He slipped it right in between two players. Beautiful. Yeah, we're building well. Palmer is building well. Doing well. I wish Mount saw this. He wouldn't have left. He would have been better off with us, man. Same thing I felt when Hazard left us. And he ended up being run into ruins. Yeah, pick at Chelsea. Same thing with Hazard, man. That's what I'm saying. Hazard was pick at home. Then he left. If only Hazard stayed. He was in no way ready for the intensity and the coaching style of Real Madrid. Real Madrid don't care if you are very talented. If you're as lazy as Hazard was, they won't play you. They won't find a way around playing with you. Terry, I think, or was it Lampard that was saying it in the podcast? He said over time they realized how very lazy but extremely impactful Hazard is. And then the coach just told them, you just have to do the work, do some extra work for him. I'm sorry, Or that's the rule. You are doing extra work. And they always reap the benefits. That's why they never really hated on the dude for being lazy. Because they knew how to make him work and he did the work beautifully for us. But Madrid, they didn't give a damn. The squad is always like Galacticos every time. That talent you thought you have that makes you special over at our end, they have it in abundance. These people won Champions League back to back to back. You think they're going to keep looking at you, coming to see to the training late, not really putting in effort, and then to add insult to your injury, you took a very bad injury, and recovery just became so painful. When I listened to Hazard talking about it in a particular interview, he said now that he looks back at it in hindsight, that he remember the major injury that he had that really took him out happened during COVID, during that restriction era, right? I think it was 2021 or thereabouts. He said, no football, nothing, nothing. So he was at home. He said, instead of actually, when I think he said the club did reach out to him or one of his assigned medical officers, that does he really like need help for his recovery, his physiotherapy? He said he was just like, nah, it's okay, he's good. That he can handle it. So he his recovery mode, he did it almost alone, technically alone. He said he never really recovered. That thing that he was flat out. By the time he got back, he said he just was never able to get back into the rhythm. And then some more injuries occurred, and it was just downhill from there. It was just downhill from there for him. One other thing that I wanted to check. Oh, I wanted to check the summer series table. Sorry, guys. So if the thing about Hazard is it's less, that's why you hardly see Messi or Ronaldo injured. They put in the work, even if they're talented. Look at Neymar now, a player that could be at his peak. Neymar made very funny decisions like Hazard. I think he should never have left for Paris Saint Germain. I think was it he that was saying it at some point. He said when he was about to leave for PSG, he said when he was about to leave for PSG, this is not the summer series of this point. The hell is like he said when he was about to leave, that Messi said, don't. If you stay, I can help you win Ballon d'Or. So that's what Messi told him. That but if he wants to leave, that it's okay. But that if he stays, that he should know that they can actually achieve a lot of great things together and for him personally. But the man's mind was set on leaving already. And funny enough, I think Hazard was even much more lazy than Neymar. Even though they were both effortless prince of flair. Ah! Oh my god! I thought they missed that chance already. How did Man you allow that in? What the hell is Bayern there doing? Fernandez and I was I don't understand Man you. Like how did they let that in? Bro, I was shouting, oh my god, already that Everton has lost the chance, only for me to see it creeping. I'm like, what the hell? This is weird as hell. Anyways, Undia and Bruno Fernandez have gotten yellow each. Yeah, and funny enough, Everton is not even a top side yet. Let me look at this goal very well, man. So he rolls it back. Oh shit! You can't really blame Bayanda, man. It was supposed to be central or drop as a pass. But then they clattered into each other, two players, and Ahmad was the last one with the touch, and then it slipped into the angle. He said they will get cooked by Villa again. Yeah. Do you hate Man U that much? But you're not even in the Premier League, bro. Didn't you say you are in? Oh, you are in Liverpool. Shit. Hope that guy was saying I'm Madrid fan. Sky Sports, you need to update your news, man. Don't they have a table for this summer series? Isaac Irefin. Irefin sounds like a Yoruba name. Are you Yoruba? This is my first time seeing you in the chat, I believe. This is your first time here, right? So West Ham is also 6 points. Oh. If West Ham did not win, that's why they meant Man U would have won. Because West Ham has less goal difference. West Ham would have been at 4 or 3 points, but then they won. Jesus, you got the big time right card. Damn. I coveted that guy across about 6 accounts. I didn't get him. The man is a monster, man. You don't really need another right card when you got a man or another anchor man per se. Wait, is that right card anchor man or orchestrator? Either way, what he plays so well. He doesn't even need a replacement, except maybe in that particular match, the way you played him in the formation, he runs out of steam early enough for you to now be considering, oh, no. I need to put someone else in to finish up the match. Irefin, this is your first time on the channel. I know Yoruba because I got married to a Yoruba lady. Yeah, with defensive instruction, the man is a beast. Funny enough, even without defensive instruction, the man is just ubiquitous. I mean, how do they say it? Ubiquitous. One of the two. But basically, the man is everywhere on the defensive aspect of the field. And when you need him to really orchestrate, he slips into the cracks. That's right card for you. He's just good. Let's go to efootball.net. Let's see this detailed card. Are there only 4 teams playing this? Look, the last 5. Oh, POTWS review. Meaning you've not been here for a very long time, man. What happened? Why did you leave? Did I offend you? So you are already a subscriber, I believe. Let's check up that right card again. Meanwhile, this is somebody I'm looking forward to. I hope I get him. I hope I have the coins to get him or I have the luck to get him in 100 coin spins. Because, man, this Val will be like the hazard I never got, I believe. I don't see many people saying it. Maybe they just don't know yet that it has been released in the database or something. But I believe it will cook. It will cook. Look at the card, man. I believe it will cook. 176 is not necessarily short for someone that is a good dribbler. Most good dribblers are 168, 165, sometimes maximum 170. So you put him to 88. He has technique as his booster. Personally, I would add passing as his second booster. You see, we're able to get that low pass to 80 ASAP. And then let's mass him out. Yes, imagine that score is. I said that score. Imagine that goal he scored against me in the Club World Cup, man. That angle, he has vision. He has visionary shooting. They should have that skill. He has visionary shooting, man. When I get this guy, by God's grace, um, I think I might reduce the dribbling to 95. So it will be something like this. And the only reason why I'm reducing that dribbling is so that I can add it to. Yeah, it's how offensive is crazy, man. So I can add it to his stamina and kicking power and passing. So kicking power is in 90. His passing is about to get increased into the 80, 85. You see, this is how I will cook this guy when I get him. And this man, I bet you, will cook crazy. He will cook nonsense out of people's body. Oh, I was not even recording it. I wanted to share this with people later. If I get this Estaval card, this is exactly how I will cook him. Yeah. It will be 4, 5, 10, 11, 9. Yeah. It will be 4, 5, 10, 11, 9, and the rest, what's not. Nah, this guy, we cook. Now look at this stuff, man. He has scissors, spins, double touch, sombrero, cuts behind and turn. I'll give him flip flap, one touch pass. I'll give him long range collar. You see, they already put long range on him. Oh, they gave him long range shooting already and long range. Oh, he will cook. Oh, he will cook. He will cook. Outside, oh my god. He doesn't need any shooting skills, guys. He doesn't need any shooting skills. He's good to go. So we'll just give him one touch pass, flip flap. He already has double touch. Yeah, momentum dribbling, that's his thing. Hmm. This guy is this guy, damn. This guy, this guy's card will be what the bloody hell, man. This guy's card will cook. 85, 81. You see this finishing and this offensive awareness mixed with the fact that he has long range shooting, long range collar, outside collar. Oh my god. And when he cuts in with this 95 dribbling, assisted by 92 ball control and 93 tight possession, this guy will cook. This guy is gonna cook. Forget this call. We're not looking to call. We're looking to just bang when we have already cut in. So to make the call look like it is good. Because the kicking power with this training, the kicking power is 90. See, opponents are dead if I lay my hands on this dude. This guy will cook. This guy, this guy will have to adopt the name Cuckoo Rella. Maybe his own will be Cuckoo Winger. Kukayena. Ay, 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 ay. I can't wait for this guy to be playing in the club for us in real life already, man. And I pray and I hope all our expectations don't get disappointed because they are high. And they are high for a reason. Wow, we've had 15 people claim that Manchester United will win this match, but yeah, they are struggling. Damn it, man. Hmm. So there was a recent Mbomo. Let's see. Let's see if he's if he's a chef like you want to claim, or he's an upcoming chef. Pickford. Pickford just made an amazing save against Dogu Century. Okay. Oh, nice defense. Delete. Delete just cancel the counter attack. So let's check your Mbomo. Mbue move. And of course, it was Mount as trying to assist there. Oyond was there though, and Oyond was hoping that he wouldn't shoot, but rather try to cross the ball to him. Oh, it wasn't Pickford. It was actually kicked away by one of his defenders, I believe. Well, did I spell Mbuemo wrong? Why did he not give us? His name is Brian too, right? Why is he not showing us Brian Mbuemo? Then why didn't he show us Mbuemo, right? You said he goes up to 100. That means it's probably this 95 rated card. I want to believe it's this card. He does not have a booster. Oh, it does goes up to 100. Michael Palmer goes 101 though. This Mbuemo card is looking like a chef already. Damn. My apologies. I wasn't familiar with your game. Oh well. 32 offensive. 90 dribbling. Wait, haven't I watched a couple of Mbuemo's matches? How does the man have 90 dribbling? I don't see that guy really as a dribbler. And if you're giving him 90 dribbling, he has to be a dribbler. Anybody can do double touch. Step on skill control, okay. But that's just about it for his skills. So why are you giving him so much dribbling? Now that speed and acceleration looking cute. Nearly 40 is that? I wasn't listening. So kicking power 88 is good. Physical contact not so good because for someone that will be holding the ball and cool, he will need for this kind of weak physical contact, he will need fighting spirit and gamesmanship. Let's check. They didn't give him gamesmanship, they only gave him fighting spirit. You can't train this card, right? So we have to leave it this way. If not, tell me why Isaac, right? Tell me why these people are giving Mbuemo 70 defensive engagement. No, make it make sense to me. It's not like he has track back. It's not like we know Mbuemo to be somebody that really covers for his people in the defense. Plus 3 minutes has been added to the game. We're in the final moments now. So why on planet Earth are you giving him 70 defensive engagement? Aggression 80. Understandable. Aggressively pressing the defenders for the ball. But why do you give him 70 defensive engagement? Why not pour it into something like how tall is this guy? Okay. Why not pour it into something like his physical contact? Konami, they move mad, bro. Yeah, 3-4-2 match is a great formation for people that know how to hold the ball well. Funny enough, you would have said for people that know how to hold the ball well, 3-4-2 will be a great formation for them to play possession, right? But I think it's way better for quick counter. You know that means you are able to stay calm in the defense, so your back line is okay, and your no don't have useless players in that 3CB formation. If your players in that three at the back are stupid players that are slow, your long ball counter will kill you anytime they meet you. But it is very good if your CBs are very good. Like let's say you have this kind of Isaac's right card, right? You have big time, epic Van Dyke, and then you have a very tall destroyer, not even really Carnival. Make sure all of them are tall. You have no option of having any short person in that back line. In case you've caught unaware, you can use acrobatic clearance to clear it off. You can raise enough. They have to be fast. That's why you need people like Van Dyke and a very defensively aware right card. And then third, you are better off with the free Daniel Van Boyten. I call him Tank Van Boyten, who is not really fast, but is very tall. 197 is very tall. Compared to even that double booster Cannavaro that is very good. That double booster Cannavaro is better off in the 4CB formation, not 3CB formation. So yeah, it cooks. It cooks. So long. Oh, it's raining. So long it's a preference of yours and you are very good with being calm on the ball. Now, when you launch a counter, you are literally attacking the opponent with 7 players. But just make sure, of course, in your midfield, if you can put an anchorman and an orchestrator, or an orchestrator and a destroyer in the two in the midfield. Yeah, best shape always your defenders, even the ones on the bench. You need to make sure you have replacements for them on the bench. And it's always better if you have a very good tall defender that can play left back or right back. So they'll be the one at that left back and right back positions. The only short defenders you're allowed to use with a tall defender in that game. Wow. Man U is trying a very good attack there, and I respect that. The only short defenders you are probably allowed to use in those situations is the recent Lilian Turam, and Mr. Mardini, Paolo Mardini. It finishes 2-2. Manchester United are the winners. If they had lost, West Ham would have won. And even if it had remained the way it is right now, yeah, it finished 2-2, Azrael. Wow, first time that I will see Azrael chat on this stream. And it's not just him greeting us. Do you know Azrael? I used to tell some of my friends that I believe you are a bot. That's what I was thinking, man. I was beginning to believe you are not, the identity does not belong to a real human. Yeah, two to collect trophy. They held on for their dear life. Everton tried their best to win it for West Ham, though, bro. It didn't work. Okay, guys, should we start Efootball stream now? Oh, we should call it a night. I do some Buemo card is quite good. Yama, like the location, I've heard of the location, but is that, are you referring to someone? If it's someone, I do not know the person. If it's a location, I believe I've heard of the location. Shameless man, you. Congrats, oh. You guys have won by hook or by crook. I know Dr. Macon will show his face now. Come and do, hey, we won something. He will forget this time around that this one is preseason. I won Club World Cup. Dr. Macon get mine. They talk, say, no be preseason match. No be preseason trophy. Now you need happy. Waiting be saying champions they play. You will never turn champion for a long time. You dey hate. So guys, do you want an eFootball stream? And is it eFootball console or eFootball mobile? What do you want? Oh, they do nerf it. They do nerf. They do nerf players. It's not a thing of the mind. They do nerf players. Don't let anybody gaslight you into believing that nonsense that they don't nerf players. They nerf players. Sometimes they will even let you know by just saying, "Oh, they nerfed or they buffed a certain skill." Meanwhile, it's not every players that have that skill. See, Konami, the only real scam about Konami is the way they nerf without really giving details of it in documentation, and they use it to promote their sales. There are some goals you score now that you call blitz collar. It never used to be a skill. It never used to be an added skill. It used to just belong to normal black balls, but of players that had good call. Since so far, they've not nerfed Batistuta once since they released him. And he has always been weak in just one thing, his passing finish. Otherwise, Batistuta have always played better than even his stats says. So long you know how to use a very aggressive CF. And funny enough, Batistuta does best as a single CF, ironically. He does best as a single CF, ironically. Why is nobody answering if you want an eFootball uh eFootball stream, man? Why is no one saying nothing? So Man U didn't win. Everybody lost the no. Some people actually voted that Man U will lose. So 84% of you guys were wrong, saying Man U will win. And poll. Guys, we've had 663 views, but we have only 9 likes. Isn't that poor? Oh my, it's 12 a.m. I've tried my best to get Hulit, just didn't work. And I think I had an old version of him, Mumumi. I fell I fell for Konami's trap back then and released him for spinning for chances to spin for random epics. It was painful. I regret that decision to date. Him and Cruyff. I regret releasing them, man. I absolutely regret releasing them. So guys, I think no news is good news, right? You guys actually want an football stream, right? If I see we massive for this stream, they talk so okay. Well, now I go punch am for why. Maybe they see. Oh wait. Are you saying you guys do not want the stream, the football stream? Like we need to go and rest? Is that it? Let me know now. Let's just end the stream. Yeah. Talk to me, Isaac. You didn't chat since. Me we go soon plug. I'm waiting for you, Isaac. Waiting for that. All right, guys. Since no one else is saying anything about us lingering any further on the stream, it is on this note that I will go. Thank you all for having turned up. We got a couple of likes. If you have not clicked the like button already, click it. I enjoyed your company too. If you have not clicked the like button already, click it. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you have not told your friends and foes and enemies and everybody about the channel, do so. It was a very beautiful watch along stream though. We almost made it to 670 views, but we did not. Wait, we are still at some just now. We are 693 now. Anyway, thank you. God bless you. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for the watch time. Iro Amariwa. Only God knows where Isaac is from in Yoruba land. Oh, we made 700 likes before the stream ended. A round of applause to you all. Bye bye.